Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name's ChiefDog74, and let's go into this one then. So today, guys, we are back on Need for Speed. This time, or today, we're going to be making yet another vehicle in Need for Speed, of course. This is technically my third video that I've recorded today, which is Wednesday the 26th. However, this video will be coming out while I'm on holiday. On the Wednesday after, or in a week's time basically, which you'll obviously know because obviously you're now watching it on release, but technically I've filmed this video a week in the past. Anyway, enough of time out of the way. Last time out we did actually in fact make this car, being the Mazda RX-8, almost forgot the name there. And it's a B class car and it's pretty good. I'd recommend that you check out that video. But in today's video, as you can probably see by the title, the thumbnail and everything, we're going to be making and customizing the Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV blah 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 blah. And basically the Lamborghini Murcielago. And this is a car I've had in my garage for ages, and the reason why it's been in my garage for ages is because if you do the single player and you do a certain mission, you can get this car for completely free. So yeah, I used to use this car in S tier racing whenever I'd compete in them, but ever since I got the Dodge, I've just been using that. However, I don't actually really like how the Dodge handles all that much. So we're going to be creating this car, which I think is a much better option, and it will also help me collect a lot of these challenges because, of course, as cool as it is having cool cars, and I do think this car is actually really cool, I still want to unlock like all of them. So being an S-Class and a Lamborghini, this will help me unlock a bunch of challenges. Plus, I don't really play a lot of S-Class, so this will again help me make help me make those challenges a lot easier. Anyway, as for the body, we need to basically make it stock again because last time out, when I got this car, I already had all this stuff on. I think it had the Liberty Walk kit on actually, as you can see here. So we're gonna go bare bones, completely stock, and then build it up from the beginning. So as for the hood options, we have a few options here. So you've got the basic one, you got this one, which I can't actually tell what it's doing, if it's doing anything at all. Okay, it's an option, I guess. And you can make the hood carbon. I think with this car, I actually want to have a bunch of carbon all over the place, so we are going to put the carbon hood on for the Lamborghini here. And then headlights, there are a few options. You can have the eyebrows, as they call them, which I think looks better, so we're going to do that. And then I don't really feel like it needs colouring in, really. I think we can just stick with the base colour for the headlights. Front bumper, there's only two options. Again, there isn't a lot of customization for this car, to be fair, but it is sort of Lamborghini, so you perhaps wouldn't expect as much for it, but I want to stick with the regular Lamborghini one. We've got a few options for the splitter, so I think I will go for this option because this looks the cleanest in my opinion. Front canards, we'll go for these because again I said I want a lot of carbon on this car, so there you go, that's what we have to do. I do want a wide body on it, so we put the Liberty Walk piece onto it. Wing mirrors, we have a few options here again. I don't actually know what this is doing, the Lamborghini one. I think there might be a bit of a glitch. We've got the Chidori ones, another Chidori ones, so in carbon. Speed Hunters ones, and then the other Speed Hunters ones. Put these on to be a bit different, but I mean, the wing mirrors were just sort of weird on this car anyway. We got the basic piece, and we have the Liberty Walk piece, which is changing a very small amount, but we'll go for that change, I guess. Rear, we're going to obviously want to put the wide body on. Spoiler, let's have a look. We can have some very big spoilers indeed, which are quite cool, and a Liberty Walk one, which is actually restricted by the rear bumper. So I guess we'd have to put on the rear bumper that Liberty Walk has, but I don't really want to do that actually. So we're going to stick with the regular one, and then just have... let's have this one on. I think this one looks the coolest for the spoilers. Trunk lid, we've got the regular Lamborghini one. We're going to the Liberty Walk one. I think the Lamborghini one looks cooler with the fact you can see the engine as well. I think I'm going to stick with the Lamborghini for that. Tail lights, again, this is glitched I think, so there isn't really much change here, but will we black them out? No, you know what, we'll keep them as the full tinted, or untinted I guess. Exhaust, we've got a few options here again, so we can, again, for some reason there's two Lamborghini options when they're not different. You got a Speed Hunters option, and quite a few Speed Hunters options actually, and I think these ones look the best in my opinion. And then diffuser, this should be pretty cool I imagine. Yeah, it is, it's very cool. We're going to put this massive one on, and I think that is that. So again, not a whole lot of customization for this car, but I mean it's a Lamborghini. You're not really gonna expect too much customization because they're obviously quite limited with their license, I imagine. But we will customize the wheels and the license plates, so I'll be back for that. Alright, so here is the plate then. I just put Mercy on it because, you know, Murcielago, Mercy, and just put the California plate. Didn't really know what to do in that aspect. And then we've also just put some of these rims on, being the Rotiform WGR-M Custom Forged, because I thought they looked pretty cool. Ride stance is already at where it should be, and then for the paint and wrap, we're gonna want to change this because I don't really like the green. Gonna quickly put it to gloss so that I can see what sort of colours we're working with, and then I'll be back once I've chosen a colour. And so for the colour, I'm going to choose chrome gold. No, I'm not. Hang on, I'll be back with an actual good colour. No, actually, we're going to go for this metallic colour with this blue. I think that's way better than the gold. Never, ever, ever, I beg of you, never pay your Lamborghini gold. Don't be some stupid FIFA YouTuber, please. Oh, but yeah, this is the colour I'm going for, which is definitely a lot better. The only thing I am going to change though is I want to get rid of this carbon hood now because I don't think it works. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. The carbon hood just didn't really match, like it felt really misplaced, so yeah, this is way better. And I'm just going to save that now to this so that it's saved. There we go. And then driving effects, we're going to want something fairly basic. Moon Shadow is probably going to be the best one because it's very similar to the colour of our car. I'll scan through quickly though to see if there's anything I feel like is better. And surprise, surprise, I don't see anything better, so yeah, Moon Shadow is the one I'm going to go for, though I am going to have to re-equip this when I drive out, because there's still the bug. Your car, its tag, when the first time you go out with it, it's like it decides to just put it on the default one for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we did have to fix that. And yeah, I don't really want to do any horns or underglows or air suspension. I don't think this car needs it. And we're going to do the exhaust sound once we put the proper engine in, which I am going to find a video for, and then I'll show you guys how you can build this car. So, yep, I'll be back. Okay, so here we go then. This is the performance of the car then. So this is a bit confusing because I did again get this guide from Kingdom 12, which I got the last build for and I've had for previous builds, and he's been very reliable, so I do trust him. However, for some reason, the engine that he tells us to equip doesn't really exist anymore. It sort of does, but this one, by the way, the 707 brake horsepower 6.2 litre V8, and you still get the same stats, I think, at least for where it says S329. But when he did this video 6 months ago, it said it was a 6.4 litre, whereas now it's only a 6.2. And the potential is a little bit down. So yeah, I don't really know what's up with that. But it should still be the same. So you want to equip the fourth engine. So this one here, the 707 brake horsepower 6.2 litre V8. And then as for the parts, you want to use the Pro induction, this Super ECU, the Elite fuel system, the Pro exhaust, the dual turbochargers for Elite, the nitrous Elite. There's no dual nitrous, unfortunately. Road suspension at Elite. You need to chuck the brakes down from Elite to Pro to make sure it stays in S. Put on Elite tires for grip. Oops. Put in the Elite clutch. Keep it at the 6-speed gearbox, and then a Elite differential, and I put nitrous drift, nitrous grip in. Handling wise, 100% grip, 1 click right for steering sensitivity, and then 3 clicks right for downforce. And so that should be the build then, all done and dusted. So I'm going to try and find an S tier event that I can go into to try this car out. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. One quick thing I actually forgot to do was to go back to the exhaust sound and change that. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so here is the engine sound that I've gone with then for the exhaust. There you go, so very raspy indeed. But yeah, anyway, time to head into a race. Wow, there was no need to even go to the thing. Someone's already set up a piece. It looks like there's only going to be 2 people in it. And indeed, no one else joined. So yeah, it's a one-on-one race. It's an endurance race, and we're against a 350Z. So you'd hope that we smoke this thing, but we shall see. Oh, I got a terrible launch facility. This car sounds amazing though, and so far it feels amazing too, holy Christ. And this is again an endurance race, so and they've already left. Okay guys, to make it more of a fair test, I'm just going to finish this race and we'll go into another. But if there's anything interesting that happens, then I'll I'll show it. Okay, so as we come down to the finish line then, that is going to be a 5 minute and 13 second run. And yeah, the car felt quite good. No one else on the podium because I was the only person driving, but there you go. So yeah, let me try and find an actual filled up lobby to race with. Oh my god, I thought we were going to be here a while, but at last... Oh, and they're using the Murcielago, I think. Oh, this could be really good. This could be really good. Yeah, they are as well. Okay, so here we are then. Racing against another Murcielago. Both same rating. He's got his in gold though, which is a bit yucky. So we're gonna see... Well, I suppose it's not a test against like another car or whatever, but it does just go to show that this car's obviously good enough for someone else to decide to pick it. But we'll see if he's got the same setup as me, and we'll see who's also the better driver, of course, because that will play a large role. Oh, okay. I'm maxing out, whereas I don't think he is, or if he is maxing out, he's maxing out at a higher speed, which isn't great, but I was going to say he can make a mistake, but never mind, I made one. So see if we can catch up to him now. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the race, and it doesn't look like he's gonna crash into something and magically I'm gonna get first. I do genuinely think that I'm gonna lose to another Murcielago and in a gold wrap, god damn it. However, I think the reason that is probably because he's got a more top speed setup, whereas I've gone for probably a better setup overall on a track. But he's going to win this first one, so hopefully my setup isn't terrible. But yeah, 2 seconds slower there, so yeah, let's hope these other 2 circuits can help me bounce back. Alright, race 2 is more of a cornering circuit, and I'm in first, so if we get a good launch, then hopefully we can get away and escape this golden mess behind me. So let's get a good launch, there we go, and yeah, we're quite a bit faster off the launch, I'd say, but he'll catch up on these straights is the thing. Oh, that's pretty poor from me, if I'm honest. Going into a hairpin here, doing a bit of drifting to get some more boost so we can get a faster exit out. And yeah, I think we've got the faster car coming out of corners, so I've set this car up more for a... Oh jeez, that was a bit my fault, I wasn't really paying attention there. You do have to pay attention with this car, that is something I will note. But yeah, I've definitely set this car up for more cornering, whereas he's set his up more for the track, I think. Not the track, like a drag. So, oh no, well, okay, he's gonna pass me here. I somehow managed to save that though. I thought I was gonna be a lot further behind, so maybe we can get him still, but yeah, that's completely driver error on my part on that particular section. Please. Come on. Oh no, why? Oh, if that car wasn't there, we could have done something, I think. Oh no, come on. Oh, now I've completely screwed it up here. Oh man, oh, okay, well, there you go then, he's beat me in this fair and square. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. Hopefully it's not because his car is just that much better. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Maybe we can still get a win here though. If we can get one win, then that's fair enough. That was sort of my error, to be fair. Probably could have held him off towards the end of that race. So yeah, that was all my error. He's got a terrible start there though, and I am starting to gap him a bit. But I guess he doesn't really need to actually do anything because it's completely impossible for me to win this event now, or this playlist, should I say. Completely catch up. In fact, I think he's crashed, and so have I almost. It was a good thing there was a lot of runoff there. Oh, and I've crashed. That's helpful. So, yeah. Oh, he literally just jumped out in front. So, I think... Oh no, what the hell? Okay. Again, really need concentration here. But if there's something I've learned from this car, I think it's that it's a lot... It's sort of the complete opposite of the what's his name? The oh god, what was it? The Dodge Viper that I made, which was really drifty, really hard to control this drift because it just oversteered all over the place. This thing feels like it understeers all over the place. Oh. And just in general feels very heavy. Oh my god, please turn! But it's just such a boat in some cases. Maybe I need to race with it a bit more, figure it out a lot. Perhaps this guy's been using the Murcielago for ages or whatever, but yeah, in my hands it's not very good. But I probably will still use it over the Dodge. I feel like it's fast. It's definitely faster than the Dodge, I think. But yeah, a bit savage that we got beaten out to a gold Murcielago. But there you go. There you have it. That is the video for today. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to go on ahead and hit the like button. If you enjoy all of my content, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Comment on anything you enjoyed below, and until then, this has been Chief Dog 24 here in the Murcielago, and I'll see you guys next time.